My life has revolved around sports, which is why I think it will hopefully continue to do so. It has made me more ambitious regarding sports, and since it's such a big part of my life, I take it pretty seriously. So it impacts, what I eat, what I have the time to do, how I spend time with my family, and I think it definitely builds character, to say the least.
Challenges of being a student athlete is not being able to get to class on time, having practices after a long draining day of school, the getting injured part. That's a challenge because you have to go through therapy and so many different obstacles.
Academics should be prioritized more than sports. In my life and my experience, I know my first year or two of school, I did prioritize academics. Then towards the middle, it became something where I was only maintaining academics so I could participate in sports. As a junior, senior, the maturity level as a teenager grew, and being able to realize that, hey, sports isn't gonna get you everywhere that you need to go. School might even get you further in sports.
Fitting in time to spend with your friends and family while being a student athlete in high school is challenging because you have a big day and then a practice or a game after, and then you come home and you're expected to do your homework and then go to sleep and repeat like 5 times, 6 times a week. So I think it's definitely challenging, and then to fit like working out into that process is also hard regarding the like rigorous schedule that student athletes have and even just students in general have. And I think finding a time to work out and just taking it as a moment to relax rather than a moment to work, because for me, working out is almost peaceful in a way.
Balance between athletics and education is definitely hard, but in order to be an athlete and to pursue it at a top level that I want to pursue it at, you need that education. Say the biggest struggle that I had was being able to get all that work done, that workload, and still being able to do other things. That was my biggest struggle for a while, was being able to manage that academic work and effort that you have to put in when I'm putting work and effort into other things as well, whether it's athletics, friends, family, my own time. Like, there's been times where I've been so stressed out, and it was because I never had time for myself.
School helped me. Like, teachers, they just because they know you're on the basketball team, they don't give you excuses, but like they be like, oh, I know you had a game this day, so I'll excuse you for the work just for this day, but you got to get back on it the next day because you need that grade so your grade won't drop. At home, it's like they push you. Well, I know my family pushed me to be great because they see like a lot in me. So like, especially my mom, she helped me. She made sure I stay on top of my work, make sure I get to class, keep my grades up.
Being a student athlete, like, if it wasn't for sports, I don't think I would be in touch with the community that I am today, with sports, with other different groups that I do compete with other than school. I would have met them if it wasn't for athletics through my school.
It's hard to imagine a life without sports because they've had such a positive impact on my life, I think, and it taught me resilience, determination, things of that nature. But I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't thought, oh, just imagine getting home at this time, how much time I would have to spend. But I think being able to sometimes give up those aspects of life is rewarding in a sense, because you're working on yourself.